Hello and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy X-2. We last left off. We had a lot to learn from Shinra here. And
I know everything.
there's still more to see. Because all I really did was go through Creature Creator. Shinra's got to everything. I haven't even read up this stuff. Right, the ATB system is back. It was really fast paced, it seemed like. So, I don't know how I'm gonna like that. So they can actually change their outfits doing this. Gun Mage. Occasionally, a fiend will abruptly enter a higher state of being known as Oversoul. Oversouled fiends can be challenging adversaries. Certain fiends will oversoul if you defeat several fiends of the same type. Oversouled fiends can be a handful in battle, but the spoils of victory are well worth the effort. Find special dress spheres. Okay, so this is kind of spoiling what's left on the dress sphere, or the grid that the first grid. It's kind of spoiling what the last two spheres that are on the first grid we have, White Mage and Black Mage. I don't have those two yet. Find special dress spheres, and Unariku and Pain will be able to sphere change into new, more powerful forms. Once you've sphere changed into all the dress spheres currently placed on the equipped garment grid, you can access special dress spheres. Press L1 to open the garment grid, and press R1 to access the current character's special dress sphere. The character will have to fight alone. However, all special dress spheres have 2 support units, so it's like fighting with a full party of 3 people. Characters lose abilities and status boosts gained from equipment and garment grid gates once they change into a special dress sphere. You automatically change out of a special dress sphere if KO'd or after a battle concludes. To change out during battle, press L1 to call up the garment grid and change back to the dress sphere you were using before. Weird.
I know.
During battle, Yuna and her team can learn abilities unique to each dress sphere. You decide which abilities each character will learn next. First, select abilities from the menu. Next, select the character that you want to learn an ability. The ability screen appears. Now you can get down to selecting an ability to learn. The left side of the screen shows a list of the party's dress spheres. The percentage to the right of each dress sphere indicates the character's mastery level of that dress sphere's ability. Let's select a dress sphere. A list of dress sphere's abilities appears. Abilities marked with Master, such as Attack, have already been learned. The numbers to the right of unlearned abilities are ability points. The number on the right is the total AP needed to learn the ability. The number on the left is the current AP earned. Once a character earns the required AP, she acquires the ability. The ability currently being learned is highlighted as a pot shot below. The ability currently being learned is highlighted as with pot shot below. Okay, I like stuff like this. While Yuna has the Gunner Dress Sphere equipped, AP earned in battle will be applied towards learning Pot Shot. Yuna still needs 18 more AP before she can use Pot Shot. You can only learn Gunner abilities like Pot Shot while fighting with the Gunner Dress Sphere. AP attained with other Dress Spheres won't advance Gunner abilities. There are many abilities besides the ones shown here. New abilities appear on the list as they become available. As mentioned earlier, it's entirely up to you to decide how to apply AP. Select the ability you want to learn first. Just move the cursor to the ability you wish to learn, and press X to select it. AP earned in battle will be applied toward this ability. Once the ability is learned, AP will automatically be applied toward a new unlearned ability. So even if you don't select the new ability manually, AP earned in battle is never wasted. You can easily access the abilities to other dress spheres by pressing L1 and R1. Now let's try selecting the ability we want AP applied to when using the Songstress dress sphere. We've set Sleepy Shuffle to be learned next. So now AP earned as a Songstress will be applied to Sleepy Shuffle, and AP earned as a Gunner will be applied to Pot Shot. One last thing. Pressing L1 and R1 at this screen will cycle through your party members. This concludes the abilities tutorial. Fascinating. Man, there's just so much information here. Spira. The name of our world, Spira is full of diverse landscapes and populated by many different races. During the 1,000-year tyranny of Sin, Spira's people turned to the teachings of Yevon for solace. However, in the 2 years since Sin's defeat, they have begun to embrace their own ideas.
I know everything.
Yevon. A belief system that once formed the foundation of daily life in Spira. Cursed with the ever-present terror of Sin, the people of Spira found hope and a sense of order in Yevon's teachings. Temples of Yevon were erected across Spira as symbols of Yevon's teachings. Based in Bavel, Yevon was, for all intents and purposes, Spira's ruling power. 2 years ago, Yuna and her friends exposed a darker side of Yevon, resulting in its collapse. Still, there are many who are unable to let go of the teachings. Summoners, gifted individuals who open their hearts to the faith and are able to summon and command sacred beasts known as Aeons. It was believed a special technique called the Final Summoning was the only way to defeat Sin. Burdened with the hopes of Spira, the summoners made pilgrimages to Zanarkand to learn this summoning. However, many lost their will or their lives along the way. Guardians accompanied summoners on their pilgrimages. They stood ready to protect their summoners with their lives and to provide emotional support during the journey. Aeons, sacred beasts that answered the call of summoners and aid them in battle. 2 years ago, Yuna had no choice but to fight the Aeons in order to defeat sin. The faith, souls drawn from the living by mystical means and imprisoned in statues. The ever-dreaming faith awakened to the call of a summoner's heart, unlocking the awesome power of the Aeons. In the battle that finally destroyed sin for good 2 years ago, the faith lost their power and ceased to appear. Sin. An entity that appeared at the end of the Machina War between Babel and Zanarkand. It brought with it 1,000 years of chaos and destruction that halted the advancement of Spear's civilization. Summoners were able to defeat sin using the final summoning, but sin always came back. By breaking with that tradition, Yuna succeeded in eliminating sin for good. The calm. The period of time since sin has gone from Spira. Spira's people love the calm and long for peace following sin's defeat with the final summoning. Yuna destroyed sin for good 2 years ago. The people of Spira call the current age of peace the eternal calm. The far plane. The final resting place of the dead. Summoners perform a sending that guides the souls of the departed to the far plane. The teachings of Yevon state that unsent souls eventually become fiends. The question of why, however, remains unanswered. Fireflies. A type of matter that drifts throughout Spira via its waterways. Despite their name, fireflies are not insects and have no physical form. Fireflies are known to react with our thoughts and preserve them as illusions. They are related to fiends, Aeons, and even sin, but exactly how remains unclear. New Yevon. A political organization built upon the temples and teachings of Yevon. It was founded by Trema, a pioneer in the search of Spira's true history. New Yevon seems to have inherited some of the temple's furtive nature. It has been accused of hoarding spheres collected by Spira's sphere hunters. However, it also serves as a pillar of support to those overwhelmed by the rapid changes that continue to rock Spira. The young Praetor Barale leads the party. The Youth League. A group formed to oppose the once unchallenged New Yevon party. The Youth League's radical approach to building a new age has attracted many of Spira's youth. The group, consequently, has a dynamic and sometimes violent disposition. Nuge, a former crusader, leads the Youth League as its Maven. The Machine Faction. A group of young Albed devoted to the study of Machina. Their fierce dedication distinguishes them even among their own race. Instead of utilizing ancient Machina, the group focuses on building its own. Members like to call these new Machina machines. An Albed named Gipal leads the group. Sphere Hunters. Adventurers who scour Spira for spheres. Say that 5 times as fast. Spheres can contain moving pictures, sound, or other forms of data. Sphere hunting became popular shortly after a group called the Seekers appeared. The Seekers sought to debunk the warped perception of Spira's history that Yevon had so long maintained. So that's what these guys are. And that's what the Gullwings are also. They're sphere hunters. That's what they said. That noble mission is lost on most of today's sphere hunters. However, who are simply in the business of having fun. The Crusaders, a military group that called on Spear's youth to stand against the menace of sin. 2 years ago, the Crusaders were all but annihilated in a flawed campaign they called Operation Mihen. When the defeat of sin not long afterward, the group lost its sense of purpose and disbanded. Most of the surviving Crusaders have since joined the Youth League. Blitzball! Wow, they're bringing this back? A water sport loved throughout Spira. When sin still terrorized Spira, Blitzball helped people forget about their troubles as they cheered on their hometown's finest athletes. The craze has died down since the arrival of the comp, but the sport still remains popular as always. I mean, you would think the craze would ramp up because I don't know, people would be more excited about life because they don't have to worry about sin. They don't have to worry about going to a Blitzball stadium and getting killed. So I don't know. I would have thought that Blitzball would have gotten even more popular. But anyway. Okay, there was some useful information there.
I know everything. I know everything.
The best way to learn stuff, though, is to learn as you go. Well, I don't know if it's the best way, but sometimes it seems like that's really the only way.
I know.
My body just started dancing by itself. I didn't know what was going on. I was frightened. My body just started. It all began when my body just started dancing by itself. I didn't know what was going on. It all began when I saw this sphere of you.
The High Summoner who defeated Sin 2 years ago and brought the Eternal Calm. The discovery of a certain sphere led her to flee her island home and begin a personal journey.
YRP in position. It's showtime, girls.
An Albed girl who was once Yuna's guardian. It was Riku who dragged Yuna out of her stable, but uneventful existence in Besaid.
Having fun? Having fun?
Pain.
This is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend.
One of the Gullwings. She isn't the talkative type. She's the new Kamari. As the story goes, she joined the Gullwings for a chance to fly on the airship.
What now?
What now? This is
I keep selecting and unselecting just to see all their voice clips, but it appears they only have 2 each.
Who is the leader? I am. I give the orders around here.
I don't remember him saying that. Riku's older brother and leader of the Gullwings, he learned our language out of an intense desire to speak with Yuna, but when overly stimulated, he slips back into Albed. Does he have a thing for Yuna? Because he was trying to pay her to dance earlier. And, you know, I had some thoughts, but I kept them to myself in that moment. But he must have some sort of thing for Yuna, right?
Who is the leader? I am. I give the orders. Look sick, Titi. Comments. Doing goody.
Did he just say something about sucking a titty? Alright, buddy.
Still analyzing.
Brother's childhood friend, and for all intents and purposes, the Gullwing's number 2. As down to earth as he may be from time to time, he says things really out of this world. He lets the intrusive thoughts win all the time.
Still analyzing. Still.
Shinra.
Just a kid.
And now bed, Wonder Kid. Underneath that mask, is he pondering his next invention or Spira's future?
Shinra's in our bed. He's a real whiz kid. Shinra's in our...
I'm just a kid.
I'm just a kid. Sounds a little Irish there when he says
What
that.
can I do for you?
A high fellow who has worked aboard the Celsius since brother took him in. His most likely unremarkable past remains shrouded in mystery. Well, we found our final boss of the game. Well, I think we're finally ready to move on. I guess I can stick with pot shot at the moment. I'm already over a quarter there. Let's get these. We're going straight for that. Well, I know it's gonna take a second to get here, but I don't know. Obviously, Berserk is not gonna be a great thing to have cast on the whole party. But Haste Shell and Protect. If there's some like equipment in this game that makes the party resistant to Berserk, Assault can it can become badass. I guess I'll wait on it for now. I'll try to get some of these elemental attacks. Fascinating. I guess I'll just stick with this for now. Mastery level. Like, what exactly does that do if I raise that to 100%? Mastery level. Are you not going to tell me, game? Final Fantasy III kind of has something like this, where each of the jobs had a level, and the first set of jobs I got, I had raised those. Well, for each character, I kind of let them be a particular job each, and I let them stay on that job, and each character raised their individual job up to a high level. And by the time I got the second batch of jobs, I didn't want to switch jobs because the jobs they were using were at such a high level. I thought, they would have been better off just sticking with those. And the jobs they had were effective. I had a white mage, a black mage, a warrior, and a red mage, and things were working out pretty good. It seemed like things were working out the way things were, so I just opted to stick with those same jobs that had high levels. And I kept doing that for the most part. I would switch jobs every once in a while, like if I ran into a boss that it was best to use certain jobs against, I would switch then. But by the end of the game, I kind of realized that you do need to switch jobs. Like, basically, if you get new jobs in Final Fantasy III, just be the new jobs, because by the end of the game, against the final bosses, the white mage, black mage, red mage, warrior, they weren't cutting it. I had to take some time and switch them to some of the jobs I got at the end of the game, and kind of take some time to kind of like raise their levels a little bit, and then I was able to defeat the final bosses. So I hope this isn't similar to that. Damn it. I didn't mean to select this again. Fuck. Nice. Okay, cool. But yeah, I just want to know what raising a... I'm just going to call them jobs. So that's what I'm probably going to do through this whole Let's Play. I wonder what raising the mastery level of a job really does. Brother. I can only use brother in like the Fiend battle arena, I guess.
I know.
Oh shit. I guess go ahead and start trying to catch stuff. Maybe I should keep track of this. I think that's what I'll try to do here. So this said Kilika, Luca, and Mihin. Alright, we call this large at Mihin. A Shantok. I mean, I might be able to catch multiple larges here. Maybe it's not just a Shantok. But that's what I've caught right here. And I'm just going to be boring, and we're going to keep the name Shantok. So I'll just mark on here in my notes that you can't see, because fuck you. I've caught a large creature at Mihin. Alright. I caught this pineapple at Luca. Purpurea? I mean, yeah. Let's keep it. Man, and I thought Final Fantasy X had enough parallels to Pokemon. Death Dauber and Kilika. And lastly, we got this salad in Besaid. I don't believe I had. Okay, I got another small trap pod. We'll put that in Mushroom Rock, because why not? Damn, I caught a Tonberry. I kind of feel like that was a good catch. Nice. Okay, are you just gonna keep giving me trap pods, game? Well, let's put one in Luca. Fuck it. That's a Hagen classic. Can I just do this unlimitedly? Is there a penalty to doing this? I mean, they're just giving me small ones. Now I've caught a chocobo. Jose Temple. Gold Elemental. And here we go. I've run out of room. Well, let's just cancel that then. Develop creature. Alright, if I were to do this, what party would I think I would put in? Maybe Tonberry. For 3 smalls, I would say maybe Tonberry, Chocobo, and Sahagan, just because they're the most notable, and they're cool. Well, Sahagan knows Cure, Squirt Gun. Tonberry just knows Cure. Defense up. Kira. Everybody knows Cure. Which is good. Tonberry does have the best strength. As well as the best magic defense. I'll just hold off on all this stuff for now. But I think this is where I'm going to end this one. So until next time.